Taurus, my darling, I just keep seeing a level of fame or knownness in your future, if that's something that you want. If that's something that's triggering, or if that word is triggering, I reckon it's maybe just some, accolade, or, some success in whatever, just in totality. I just see that coming for you. So for this chat, we're going to be going over the new moon that is happening in Aries at 0 degree and 48 minutes of Aries. So what I've done for every chart is I've added all of the planets. All of these are planets over here. The ones that we are looking at are the sun and the moon. They're together in the sky in the sign of Aries at 0 degrees. So this is where the new moon is falling. If they're relevant and applicable, I'll chat about those planets. But if anyone is ever interested, please reach out directly and ask a little bit like, Sarah, what the heck or nutters is happening with that planet? My intention for putting all the planets out here is to show a little bit of on the wheel where it is kind of like a 101 type of a view for what the planets are doing. What do we see? We see them kind of all up in this area over here. What area of your chart does this have to do with? This is safety, security, and home. This is our public life. These are relationships. This is, rising. It's where we want to do things on purpose, on our own. So it's kind of like a public legacy is the area of concern, And this is happening at 0 degree of Aries. So this will be at the very beginning of your 12th house. Soul purpose, healings, closures, and coming home. Coming home. It's kind of like my consciousness is a starseed. Even before I had my full awakening, I would tell people when they're like, what are you? I'm like, I'm a person, but sometimes I'm magic. But also I'd say, I'm from the beginning and end of all things. So when we think of the end of the wheel, normally this house is traditionally run by Pisces. That's the last little bit. And for you, this is the month before your birthday. So for you specifically, Taurus, it's like a little bit of the push and pull of I know I'm supposed to be excited and having fun and it's Aries season and it's spring, but I'm tired still. Usually when the sun transits your 12th house, it's kind of I just want to stay in. I still just want to stay in. March isn't springy enough for you, Taurus. It's just not. So the things that really are popping out at me. You have a legacy, however small you feel that you are, Taurus, however insignificant or significant you feel that you are on purpose. You are a part of the greater whole. And although you might not feel famous, although you might not feel all of these big things that I'm talking about, maybe you feel human in a world of superheroes. You're a wizard, Harry. We need you. I'm just getting used to the new microphone. I used to have to lean in to say these things to you, but I kind of still want to. Just be hey girl. It's your, the end. Coming home. For some reason, I knew your video had to be first. This is my third attempt to record this video, and I'm recording even before my introductory video. There's something about you, Taurus, that's just extra special right now. You've had Mars, this little guy over here, who's been in Gemini for 7 months. 7 months. Usually it's about 2.5 months, but it's been 7 months. He's been doing some, retrogrades in your second house of value, money, and access to resources. And, the reasoning that I'm just kind of getting this fame vibe from you is Mars, it's your assertive planet, is going to be moving down this area, kind of rocking a little bit of how we communicate. You've learned all these lessons. Maybe you've leveled up. Maybe you've, had some positive things happen at work. maybe you know, were signed onto a deal, or, you know, you got a promotion, or you got, you know, money's been there, or money's came in the past few months, or like just some solidification and dedication towards like, oh, this is how I make one of my monies is over here, you know. And we're about to have Pluto go in your house of legacy. It's gonna be there for 20 years. That'll be there for 20 years. And Pluto is, you know, our biggest transformation. You know, the Phoenix, probably the first time it caught fire, was like, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? But then it's like, okay, I get this. Maybe it's uncomfortable. Maybe, you know, I don't want this feeling. Maybe sometimes I like the color of my feathers and I do not want them to transform and change into something else, whatever it may be. But you know that in the case of Pluto up here, it's not like it's not for your greatest good, but Pluto is not here for your greatest good. It's for your like legacy, for your bigger legacy, for your biggest soul purpose and transformation. It's a, you know, generational planet. Yes, it's an outermost planet. Yes, but it's an incredible slow burn. It's an incredible like slow, like this is going to be for 20 years. You know, this little guy, it will take 20 years to transit here. The sun will take a month to transit here. You know, this is going to your birthday season. The moon, 30 days, or, you know what I mean. Mars, a few years. So Pluto is not, wherever Pluto falls in your chart, it is not for your greatest good. It's, you know, you contracted that. You put that there. Your consciousness chose for that to be there. In my personal opinion, and take this for what it is, for however you'd like it to be, before our soul, before they come into the human body, before they come into the human form, and, you know, before I was born, my consciousness was like, yes. This is what I get to do? Okay, I get to do this, I get to do this, I get to do this, I get to do that. That gets to happen to me. I'm going to think that that's a trauma, but then it's actually my greatest blessing in this world. Oh my God. Every good, bad, and ugly thing we contracted ourselves. So for Pluto to be up here for you, Taurus, is no accident. You put that there. You put that there. You put that there. So I recommend, you know, planting seeds. You know, the new moons are perfect time to plant seeds for manifestations. You know, decide what it is that you really want, and your legacy, your final legacy, you know, past when you're in this physical human avatar, what is it that you want to leave behind? You know, are you having children? Are you not having children? Do you want houses? Who's going to get to live in the house after you leave this planet? Or are you an artist? Are you creating things? You know, what legacy are you leaving behind? So I reckon look at that. Because then what happens in 2 weeks, we'll have the full moon, which will be in Libra. I think I have the date of it. Hold on. That's on the 6th of April. I don't have the full timing, so don't quote me on Melbourne time on that one. Or it could be a different day if it's for Melbourne. But in a few weeks, what happens is the sun will be about in the middle of this house, and then the moon, so we just planted seeds, the moon is going to go all the way around this chart, and then the full moon is going to be here. And we're going to purge old belief systems on everyday life and practical service. So we're planting those seeds right now, what we want our legacy to be. Ishk. So that in a few weeks, we just purge old beliefs on daily life. I don't want to do this. Yes, I know I want all these things, but I don't want to have to deal with that shit I don't have to deal with that every day. Thank you so much, Taurus. As always, please reach out directly for a personal reading. If you're interested, like, send over, we can do mini readings. That's what I'm saying. We can do mini readings. So if you're keen to kind of have a little bit of a snapshot for just your personal chart and where this new moon is falling for you, or where the full moon is falling for you and how that is really affecting you, please reach out directly and we'll book a call and we can go over the whole thing for you. So you can kind of not just watch the general videos, but know exactly to the degree of where it's falling in your chart. So you got this, Taurus, Yes, fame is a 4-letter word, but heavy lies the crown, but also like, heavy lies the crown, yes, but you are strong enough and cool enough to be at the top. I love you.